I want to make some cantilevered shelves to go against the wall right here going up to the ceiling. And unlike the ones that I made last year where I demonstrated how to make them with really basic tools, this time around I'm just going to use my fancy tools and make them quicker. I've prototyped the joint, and it's going to be a double tenon joint for a lot of strength. And this cantilever's out to support the shelf. I've got some 10-foot or 3-meter long 2x4s I'm going to use for the uprights. I figure I'll have one shelf every 60 centimeters. I've marked which side of the lines the tenons go, because it's so easy to put them on the wrong side. The nice thing about a horizontal boring machine like this is it runs much slower, so it's not nearly as loud. On my other machines, I always have the router moving, not the workpiece. But fortunately, this machine has a very sturdy sliding table, so I can have a workpiece sticking way out the end. The two mortises are exactly 1 inch apart, and this is a 16 thread per inch threaded rod, which means I always have to count 16 turns on here. There is the possibility of miscounting, which is why on my slot mortiser I added a counter wheel up here. Here's the shape that the shelf support's going to have, and I'm going to cut a whole bunch of these out of one 2x4. There's a couple of things I'm doing to make it a little bit easier. The tenons don't go all the way across this thing because they're only on the pull part. So to avoid having to route all this stuff away, I'm cutting it off ahead of time with the bandsaw. The other thing is, with the Pantarouter XL, it's very difficult to get springs that are strong enough to really lift the router. So I'm always having to pull up on the handle. And to make it easier this time, I hooked up a bungee cord, and that goes all the way up to the ceiling. And that counterbalances the rest of the weight of the router, which makes it almost weightless on the handle. Yeah.